Hi everyone! So today I wanted to tell you a little bit more about our move to Canada. So let's go straight in. I've got a few questions that I wanted to cover here, so excuse me if I look at my phone from time to time. The first question I wanted to cover is when we decided to move. Simple, January 2016. We were for Christmas in France and we thought, right, that's it, had enough moving somewhere, anywhere, let's go. And we started to look into English-speaking countries because we want for the girls to speak English, and somewhere with a skilled worker program, which is a point system for certain countries who support this program, for people of certain professions and qualifications to be able to apply for the residence permit, basically. And there are 3 countries that do that, English-speaking countries. It's New Zealand, Australia and Canada. We never really considered New Zealand because of how really far it is. Sorry, no offense. So it was between Australia and Canada. Australia is also really far for us to go and visit our families and for our families to come visit us, about 24-hour flight and then recovery from jet lag. But the main reason why we decided against Australia was Holly's work. If he was staying with his company, which is a big international company, he would be really out of the loop with the projects he's working on, with the team, having such a big time difference. So we thought, you know what, let's try Canada. Canada is really close to the States, which is amazing because we love America, we love traveling there, and English speaking, and French is the second language, which is insane because Ollie's French and we'd love for the girls to speak French fluently. So Canada it is. We are moving to Calgary. Why Calgary? We were trying to choose between 3 cities, Toronto, Vancouver and Calgary. Toronto, we thought about it, would have been great with Ollie's work, but we thought we wanted something a bit more exotic. By exotic I mean nature-wise, something that we wouldn't necessarily get here in England. So we were trying to choose between Vancouver and Calgary with those beautiful Rocky Mountains in between them. When we started to check more things about Vancouver, it's been named as the top livable city in the world for a few years, but saying that, it's so incredibly expensive. If you check in the prices for housing in Vancouver, you would be blown away, I promise you that. There's no chance ever we would be able to afford to buy a house in Vancouver. Maybe not even in Greater Vancouver. It's so expensive. And the weather is very much like in England. So we thought, let's check Calgary. And Calgary enjoys some 333 sunny days a year, which is twice as much as what we get here in England. That is crazy. It would be really, really cold in winter, but I think we are almost guaranteed to have a white Christmas. Amazing, right? Every year. Plus, they have something that is called Chinook. Excuse me if I'm saying that incorrectly, which is a warm wind that comes from the Rockies, which can increase the temperature during the day within a couple of hours by about 20 degrees. It's quite an experience. And we visited Calgary in April 2016 and we loved it so much. It's a beautiful city. It's about an hour drive from the Rocky Mountains, beautiful lakes, and what amazed us the most, I think, is this river in downtown. You wouldn't be able to see anything like this in Europe. All the rivers that go across big cities are really, really dirty. Whereas that, I think, is called Bow River. excuse me if I'm incorrect, and there's a Bow and Elbow River. It's easy to mix them up. The water in that river was the bluest of the blue I've ever seen. It was beautiful. The air was so fresh. People were lovely, and we just had that really calm, peaceful feeling about the place. I'm sure we'll have a lot of bumps along the way, but so far we're really excited about the place we chose, and we're just keeping everything crossed, hoping that we won't be disappointed. We ideally wanted for Ollie's work to allow him to work from Canada, and that way Calgary would be place of choice, city of choice. And thankfully Ollie's work had offered him to work from there, and so we're moving with Ollie's work, which is fantastic news. We are moving on the 4th of December, which is just over a month now left. I wish I could show you our flat. Sorry, it's really messy, but it's got almost no furniture, just beds and sofas and a very flimsy table. We're selling everything, giving away everything to charity, to our friends. We need to sell the flat, we need to sell the car, and that's what happens when you're in your 30s, and some people in very late 30s, Ollie. We own a lot of stuff, and now we have to get rid of a lot of stuff because we're moving virtually with just our suitcases. We originally wanted to move just with our suitcases, just some clothes and maybe Tessa's favorite toys or something. But we looked into the shipping and we realized that it's actually not that expensive to ship a few boxes with us. So we will be taking about 5 or 6 boxes up to 100 kilograms with Tessa's toys, some old clothes, some summer clothes that we won't be needing in winter, and that's about it, and a couple of electronics like cameras and things like that, and that's about it. So with 3 suitcases, about 6 or 7 boxes and 4 people, we are boarding a plane on the 4th of December 2017, and we're moving to Calgary. Wish us luck. Can we have a white Christmas?